Setting boundaries with positive discipline. Setting boundaries with positive discipline. As adults and caregivers, setting positive boundaries is an important way to instill not only discipline, but also respect and a sense of responsibility in children. In this article, we will discuss what positive discipline means, its importance in setting healthy boundaries, and how to effectively implement positive discipline in a variety of situations. What is positive discipline? Positive discipline is an approach to parenting and caregiving that uses positive means of teaching boundaries, instilling values, and enforcing behavioral expectations. Ultimately, the goal of positive discipline is to help children develop a sense of respect and responsibility for themselves and others around them. Children who grow up in households with positive discipline tend to have higher self-esteem, better decision-making skills, and a more positive outlook on life in general. The importance of setting boundaries. Boundaries are a set of guidelines that children must follow and that parents establish in order to create a safe and healthy environment for them to grow. Children who grow up without healthy boundaries tend to have less self-control, less impulse control, and can struggle with decision-making, which can lead to negative outcomes. Setting healthy boundaries helps children learn self-control, self-discipline, respect, empathy, responsibility, how to make positive choices. Teaching healthy boundaries to children is an essential part of helping them grow into well-adjusted adults. Ways to establish positive discipline. While setting boundaries with positive discipline sounds like a great approach towards parenting, putting it into practice can be difficult. Here are some ways to implement positive discipline in a variety of situations. 1. Create clear expectations. Children need to be taught what is expected of them. For example, eating only at the table is a clear expectation, while don't be messy is vague and causes confusion. Clear expectations help children understand precisely what they have to do and reduce the likelihood of them getting into trouble. When they do cross boundaries, it's important to explain exactly what they did wrong so that they can learn from their mistakes. 2. Use logical consequences. Logical consequences help children understand the cause and effect of their actions. These consequences should be natural and easy for children to understand. For example, if a child spills food on the floor during a meal, the logical consequence would be to clean it up. This helps the child understand the impact of their actions while also taking responsibility for them. 3. Use positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement or positive praise reinforces positive behavior. It can boost self-esteem and encourage children to repeat good behavior. 4. Set clear consequences. Consequences are a natural part of life, and children need to understand that there are consequences for their behavior. The consequences should be appropriate to the situation and the actions, and the child should understand what will happen if they don't follow the boundaries. The focus should be on teaching the child that they are responsible for their choices, and that their actions have consequences. 5. Stay calm. When children behave in a way that challenges the boundaries they need to be taught, it's important to remain calm. Children are sensitive to their caregivers' emotions and can pick up on the frustration and anger. Calmness creates a safe space for children to learn and ask questions about their behavior. It also shows that the adult is in control and that they are predictable, which helps children feel safe. 6. Encourage problem-solving skills. Teaching children how to resolve a conflict independently can be a valuable lesson, and can help them avoid negative behavior. Encouraging children to find a solution to a problem lets them practice problem solving in a safe space where they don't need to fear any negative consequences. 7. Acknowledge good behavior. Acknowledging good behavior can be as simple as saying thank you to the child. This creates a positive feedback loop, where positive behavior receives positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement encourages children to strive for good behavior, knowing that they will be acknowledged and praised. To conclude, positive discipline is a valuable approach to setting boundaries that helps children develop a sense of respect and responsibility for themselves and those around them. This approach encourages children to regulate their emotions and actions while learning accountability and empathy, which can lead to better decision-making skills and higher self-esteem. Setting healthy boundaries is crucial as it helps children learn self-control, self-discipline, respect, empathy, responsibility, and how to make positive choices. While setting boundaries with positive discipline requires patience and consistency, it is a worthwhile approach to parenting that can produce positive results in the long run. By modeling calm and thoughtful behavior, caregivers can foster an environment of emotional safety where children can learn and grow. In addition, it is important for caregivers to recognize that positive discipline is not a one-size-fits-all approach. Different children may respond differently to various disciplinary methods, and it is important to be flexible and adjust the approach in a way that works for both the child and the situation. Another important aspect of positive discipline is consistency. Children thrive in environments with consistency, predictability, and routine. Caregivers should strive to consistently apply boundaries and disciplinary measures in a fair and consistent manner. This helps to create a secure and stable environment for children, allowing them to fully internalize the principles that positive discipline seeks to impart. It is also important for caregivers to practice positive self-care. Parenting can be challenging at times, and it is essential for caregivers to take care of their own mental and emotional state as well. This can include activities such as exercise, meditation, or simply taking breaks when needed. When caregivers are able to manage their own stress levels and emotions effectively, they are better able to foster a positive and nurturing environment for their children. Caregivers are encouraged to learn more about positive discipline and seek support from parenting resources and professionals when needed.